So you have a new mixtape out, Inspired
EP.
EP. Okay.
Inspired.
New EP out, Inspired, which was inspired by the late Aaliyah.
Yes, Aaliyah.
Can you tell us about
Baby
that?
girl. Man, it was just, she's my inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, she's one of my favorite artists of all times, just all the way around. And I was just, going through it one point in my time, and I was just missing her like so bad. And I was like, man, like, I should be like the hip hop version of Aaliyah, you know what I mean? Just to let her legacy live on. But not, I can't be like her, you know what I'm saying? But just how her presence was just so ill. And, a lot of people kind of tell me that, like, I always, like, you remind me of Aaliyah. Like, I got that a lot, you know what I mean? So I was just like, all right, you know what? I should just do a little EP. And we didn't take any of her music. Like, we didn't take it and, like, I'm rapping over the tracks that, like, Timberland produced or what have you. No, we just took, like, little small pieces of her songs. And, like, my producers really did their thing. Like, they were pretty much creative with their own production style over her type of tracks. You feel me? So.
Right.
We have Christ Allah. We have J Hyphen, which is a language arts in-house producer. And then we have the U, and the U, it's Merge, Danye, and Deezy. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we got Nice on there, Nietzsche, one of those names you call it. So Joseph, he's from Beats from Clothes. Yeah.
And so you mentioned language arts, which you are the first lady of language arts, this is pretty new for you. So can you tell us how that came about?
Actually, I was performing at this thing like the Grand Star downtown, and Picasso had a show there as well. And he was performing before me, and he had this song called Polo Pimpin'. And I was like, oh,
I remember that.
Shit. And that's exactly what I did. He was rapping. I was like, hey. He was like, rocking like, oh, okay, I see you. And then, like, we just exchanged contacts, and, we kept in contact with each other. And, I was just expressing to him, like, I'm kind of out here by myself. Like, I'm not really clicked up with anybody. But, it would be kind of cool to be with a team, like with a camp that's moving. And so I think he did like a trial on me or something. We did the Two Dope Boys thing. And got like, bad reviews, and then it turned great. And then next thing I know, like, it was the twit, Raven Sorvino in language arts. And I was just like, yay!
That's what's up. And so you have your friend here with you. Yes. You have to tell everybody about Ralphie.
Ralphie Sorvino. Actually, there's like Ralphie 1, there's Ralphie 2, there's Ralphie 3. There's different ones, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't quite gave each one an individual name because I just like Ralphie, you know what I mean? They're polo bears. These are Ralph Lauren bears. So that's why they're called Ralphie, you know. But there's different types of Ralph Lauren bears. So, anyways, make a long story short, experimenting once again. We were doing a song. I think it was the Loose Raps. And was looking for like it was like 4 bars missing. And I was like, man, it just popped in my head. I said, I think these niggas suck. And they disrespecting my brand by wearing my stuff. And so Picasso was like, you a fool, man, but that shit is tight. So we recorded and everything. And then from there on, I just like, my relationship with my bears got like even stronger. You know what I mean? Like you can see like my house is like polo bears everywhere. And so I was like, that's my thing. Like this bear is like, was like everything to me. You know what I mean? So Rafi just came alive. Like from there, he was a star. I was like, he's a star. Let him shine.
That's what's up. I see he even got to shine on stage during your performance in Santa Monica a while ago.
Yeah. He came through. Got his 1-2 on. Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that was an awesome experience.
He's gonna have to have his own
silly,
EP.
Ralphie. Yeah, he's got a show coming out soon too. I can't really talk too much about it, but Ralphie has a show coming, so y'all stay tuned for Ralphie's show.
Wow. So let's talk about your discography a little bit. again, you just released Inspired. Remember, you also had Aim for the Masses.
Yeah.
And
dang,
a few other
wow,
projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You went
we
back.
could just
You
take
did
it
some
back
research.
a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Aiming for the Masses. That was what that was at the time the golden era. I felt it was missing in the game, and so what me and Christ Allah, we did that. Or Christ Allah and I, excuse me. We pretty much just listened to a bunch of old classic hip hop records and was like, okay, let's go in and make like a classic hip hop record, like another kind of tribute album, but all these beats are like original. So we did it and put it out there. It didn't get on any blogs or anything like that because it was just him and I, and our resources at the time was very, very limited. So I mean, I did what I could. I actually got a chance to go to North Carolina. I did a show in Palm Springs. I opened up for Coapole. I went to South by Southwest, like the year I dropped the tape. Where else did I go? I went somewhere else too. Oh, Texas. I opened up for the Nice Guys in Houston. So I did a little bit of shows for it, and then we had some complications, like with the recording situation with the tape. So I ended up not really being happy with the project. I didn't shoot any videos for it. I stopped promoting it. And kind of just put it back to the back burner and said, you know what, I just want to start over and just do something new without having all the, the drama behind it. So that was that. And then, probably months later, I hooked up with Picasso and we just started over from scratch.
Right.
Just with my whole music in general. Yeah.
All right. I know you mentioned too, North Carolina, and I think that was the first time I actually saw you perform was in Raleigh.
Yeah.
For
that almost didn't happen.
Yeah. Wow.
I got all the way to North Carolina, and that almost didn't happen because it was so many people on the bill that day. And Nancy came back to me. Nancy was like, man, Raven, I hate to do this, but the promoter, the owner is tripping. We got to shut this down. And I was like, nah, where's he at? Like, I paid to come out here. Like, nah, like, it don't work like that. No, I understand what you're saying because I used to be a promoter, so I totally understand what you're talking about. Like, the club owners, they'll dominate your whole shit. You know what I mean? But I was like, nah, it ain't going on like that. They're going to have to call the cops on me pretty much. So I was like, tell the DJ to load my shit up. I had, like, four songs to do or something like that, maybe 3 songs. I said I can just do one, maybe 2, squeeze it in there. We got it, got it going on, which I'm gonna have it going on. So she was like, all right, let's just do it. Just go out there. I was like, yeah, that's my girl right there. So I went out there and just killed it.
Yeah, you did. Like I remember, like
they flicked the lights on and everything, sweeping the floors, like shutting this shit down. I was like, oh hell no, you ain't. Like Cold Red beating on your block. Like I'm rapping. You dig?
All right. So now, like I guess looking back on it to kind of see where the energy came from.
Yeah, I went out there heated.
Like you were very energized.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was cool.
You don't wanna